Hi, my name is Kelsey Kettner, and for my essay presentation, I will be talking about Deepwater Horizon. So a little history behind Deepwater Horizon. Basically, it was an oil drilling rig located in the Manacondo Prospect in the Gulf of Mexico. So what happened was that the oil rig exploded and sank, resulting in the largest oil marine spill in history. This happened back in April of 2010. I'm sure many of you can remember it. A total of 11 workers were killed in this incident, along with 17 that were injured. The oil from the spill basically flowed in the Manacondo for 87 days, and this is also known as the BP oil spill in case Deepwater Horizon doesn't strike a chord with you. So basically, this resulted from a human technological error. It impacted families, wildlife, employees, and just the overall environment. I can remember back when this had happened, it was broadcasted all over the news and all over social media. And basically, BP oil spill made headlines, but now I can just have like some time to understand and analyze other aspects about this incident, which is kind of cool. And in the corner over here, I just added a little picture of what the oil rig looked like. It was basically like its own little island out in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, so you can see how like problems can occur with that, obviously. So here are some of my key resources. I found them between like scholarly resources and just reports and articles that came straight from the White House and stuff like that. Basically, all this information was very useful to me, so I thought I'd keep it just in case. What I'm trying to cover in this essay is just how the overall consequences of this oil spill like affect us today and what they affected us then. So yeah, here's some more resources that I found. I'm not sure if any of these are actually key resources yet. They're all just resources that were like, oh, like I should hold on to that just in case. So this is all of them as of right now. Okay, so some of my main findings from my resources. Just general information about Deepwater Horizon, like some of the background information, how things were typically ran on that oil drilling rig, stuff like that. Another thing that was a main finding was like preparedness prior to the disaster. Apparently they had a very like laissez or just like a lazy approach to how they ran their safety programs and other things like that, which ultimately lead up to a disaster such as this. Response to the disaster, recovery, improvement to emergency management. Basically, this is more like with working better with private sectors. Impact on wildlife, that was like a huge problem with this incident. It affected so much with just the outside environment around it. Basically, just the main findings are overall consequences of this disaster. So some next steps for me, I need to get a better grasp around this coding. I did look up a couple of like videos on YouTube on how to do it. I just like need a better understanding, I think, at the moment. Organizing and interpreting information. So that just is like me getting my stuff together, making sure I understand all the information that I have, and then creating an outline so I can ultimately lay it all out and start my essay. And then lastly, my muddy points. So the first one is how to construct a qualitative content analysis essay. I know that sounds like, oh my god, this girl knows nothing about what's going on, but basically I just have never written one prior to this. So me sitting down and just like fully understanding the outline and everything that I will need for it is like a point that I'm just like nervous and struggling with a little bit right now. Next is how will I use my resources and information in a qualitative content analysis essay. So that's just, again, me organizing better and then laying it all out. And then how I'm going to just word everything, I guess. So I'm just writing the essay. And then how do I go about coding? Which, again, I said I looked up those videos on YouTube and we need to get a better grasp on that, I think. But in conclusion, I just want to learn better about the consequences of this whole incident, analyze it a little bit, and hopefully it will turn out to be a great essay, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thank you.